Why do Peppa and her friends suddenly collapse whenever they laugh? You'd think it's just cartoon logic, but once you notice it, you can't unsee it. It's almost like gravity forgets how to work in Peppa Pig's world. Every time someone chuckles, boom, they fall flat. No explanation, no warning, just synchronized giggles and a tumble. Strange? Absolutely, but that's just the beginning. Now let's talk about someone who's way more mysterious. Madame Gazelle. There's one episode where she looks in a mirror and nothing, no reflection at all. And that's not even the weirdest part.
I'm a vampire.
Ah, a vampire. That brings back memories of the old country.
She casually talks about the olden days, like she's lived for centuries, and she's oddly close with bats, like actual bats. And get this, she's had the same Christmas tree since it was little. Either she's super sentimental or immortal. Could Madame Gazelle secretly be a vampire? You decide.
Have you got a big shiny winner's cap for our bicycle race, please?
But things get even weirder when Mr. Fox shows up. One night, he just appears near Grandpa Pig's chickens. No explanation, just sneaking around. Then there's this police poster showing symbols that look exactly like the logo from his shop. Coincidence? Maybe. But it sure makes you wonder if Mr. Fox is hiding something. Maybe that charming smile covers up a sneaky side. And what if his son, Freddie Fox, who wants to be a policeman, is unknowingly training to arrest his dad someday? That's a plot twist waiting to happen. These aren't just quirky cartoon details. They're little pieces of a puzzle that make the world of Peppa Pig more bizarre than it first appears. What seems like an innocent kids show might be hiding strange secrets in plain sight. So, next time you see Peppa laugh and fall over, or Madame Gazelle staring into a mirror, remember, it might not be as harmless as it looks. Just when you thought the weirdness in Peppa Pig couldn't go any further, think again. We've already seen laughing-induced collapses, a possibly undead teacher, and a fox who might be up to no good. But it's time to talk about something even more confusing, like a walking, talking potato who's oddly obsessed with fitness.
Oh, I'm a potato!
I love watching Super Potato. Me too. Super Potato is the best.
Mr. Potato is a massive celebrity in Peppa's world. He's always on TV telling kids to exercise and eat their fruits and vegetables. But wait, he is a vegetable. So, does that mean he's promoting eating his kind? That's either noble or deeply disturbing. And is he even real? Some scenes make him seem like a person in a suit, while others treat him like an actual giant vegetable with a face and legs. Is he a costumed character? A living potato? Or something else entirely? The show never really explains it, and honestly, that makes it even creepier.
Paul is very excited to use his barbecue.
Hope y'all ready for some authentic American barbecue!
Now let's head to the barbecue. Sounds fun, right? Until you realize who's attending. The guest list includes pigs and bulls, like Peppa, her family, and some of their farm animal friends. And guess what's on the grill? Yep, meat. So here's the uncomfortable question no one's asking. What kind of meat are they cooking? Because if pigs and bulls are standing around smiling while pork and beef are on the barbecue, that opens a whole ethical can of worms. The show never clarifies, but the implications are dark. It's the kind of thing that makes you look twice at what's supposed to be a cheerful family outing.
G'day, fucksticks. Yeah, nah, that wasn't an earthquake that hit Melbourne. Fuck. Stepdad's just a fat cunt.
And then there's Daddy Pig. Harmless? Maybe. But every time he jumps or falls, the ground shakes. One time, his jump caused a mini earthquake that made the house wobble. Seriously. That's some next-level physics right there. Should we be concerned? Probably. Because when your average suburban dad can cause seismic activity just by moving, maybe it's time for him to listen to Mr. Potato's fitness advice after all. It's like the show is low-key, warning us about what happens when you skip leg day too many times. All of this adds up to one strange, surreal universe that keeps getting more bizarre the deeper you look. A giant motivational potato who might be edible, a barbecue that makes you question everything, and a dad who could register on the Richter scale. It's all part of what makes Peppa Pig so oddly fascinating. Stay tuned. Next time, we're diving into even weirder stuff. Trust us, you won't believe what's next. Just when you think you've seen all the strange details in Peppa Pig, more questions start popping up. And these light make you rethink everything about Peppa's world.
Shall we show George how we paint pictures?
George is not very good at painting.
First off, something doesn't quite add up with George and Peppa's school life. George is younger. He still clutches his dinosaur toy and talks in single words. Yet somehow, he's seen sitting in the same class as Peppa and her friends. What gives? One theory says George might be a child prodigy, so brilliant that he skipped grades to join his older sister. But then again, some fans suspect the opposite. Maybe Peppa got held back a year, and no one's talking about it. Either way, it's never explained in the show, and it makes you wonder just how much sense the school system makes in this universe.
So potato store.
It is a lovely sunny day. Peppa and George are having a picnic.
Next, take a look at the way the animals live. Most of them, like Peppa and Susie, live in homes on absurdly steep hills, just like the kind a toddler might draw. It's strange, but consistent. Then you have the rabbits. They live underground, in a burrow, and unlike the other homes, theirs has no stairs. Why is their living situation so different? Some fans think this reflects a hidden class divide, rabbits stuck beneath the earth, while everyone else enjoys the view from above. Whether it's a practical design choice or subtle symbolism, it stands out as one of the weirdest housing setups in the show.
The airport, but my truck's broken down.
I'm going to the airport. Hop in. Have you got any luggage?
And speaking of rabbits, let's talk about Miss Rabbit. She's everywhere. In one episode, she's flying a helicopter, and in the next, she's scanning groceries or driving a bus. Is she just that skilled, or is something more going on? Theories range from cloning to Miss Rabbit being single-handedly responsible for running the entire town. Some even think she works so many jobs to avoid dealing with loneliness or something deeper. It's oddly sad when you think about it, and kind of suspicious too. Why are no other rabbits holding jobs? Is something holding her entire species back? Peppa Pig may look like a cheerful show on the surface, but dig a little deeper, and there's a whole world of mystery underneath. Have you ever noticed that while Peppa, her friends, and their parents walk, talk, and go to school or work like humans, some animals in the same world don't? Ducks, for example, quack and waddle around like regular animals. Goldie, the goldfish, swims silently in her bowl like any ordinary pet. So how does this work? Are some animals simply more evolved than others? And who decides that? The show never explains why some animals go to the supermarket while others end up in the supermarket. It's a bizarre blend of anthropomorphic logic that never quite adds up, but somehow it's all played off as normal.
The lion has escaped.
You've picked a good time to visit. It's feeding time.
But of course, children, not all animals eat vegetables.
That's right, Mrs. Wildebeest.
Then there's the issue of predators. In a world where species live together peacefully, you'd expect some awkward tension, right? Like when Dr. Bear makes a friendly house call to the pig family, even though bears eat meat in the real world. Or when Daddy Pig cheerfully designs a home for the wolf family. Cue the obvious Three Little Pigs reference. And let's not forget the zoo, where lions and crocodiles are employees, not exhibits. Oddly enough, Madame Gazelle seems to be the only character who's visibly afraid of them. So what do these predators eat? Fruit salads? Tofu bacon? Or maybe, just maybe, they've got their eyes on someone like Mr. Potato. Peppa Pig's world is way stranger than it seems, and we've only scratched the surface. So, which theory shocked you the most? Was it the oddly dark origins of the animal society? The bizarre technology they use? Or maybe the subtle hints that this world isn't as innocent as it looks? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're dying to hear your take, and your theory might even spark our next deep dive. And hey, if this video made you look at Peppa Pig in a whole new way, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more. We've got even more cartoon secrets, creepy background details, and mind-bending theories on the way, from Bluey to SpongeBob and everything in between. So stick around, because in the world of cartoons, nothing is ever as simple as it looks. And Peppa's world? Well, it might just be the weirdest of them all. You've been warned. See you in the next one.